video, we're going to review how to navigate and utilize your course enrollment email that you'll receive from Canvas. The email will likely come from Instructure Canvas. You'll see the email address listed as notifications@instructure.com. Within the text of the email, you'll see that you've been enrolled in a Canvas course. It'll list your course role and will give you some login information. You'll see your name here, and then you'll also see your email address. This will be the email address that you used when you applied to Generation. This email address will carry over and it will become your username for Canvas. So you'll see your email here. This again will become your username, and you'll see some quick links. You have a Get Started box, which you can utilize to set up your password. And you also have Click Here to complete registration, which will also help you complete and add your password. Click Here to complete registration. By clicking this, you'll be able to set your password right from this link. So this will bring you to a different URL, which will allow you to enter in your email, create a password, and also set your time zone. So this might be your preferred option when you're seeing the email for the first time, because it'll allow you to set your password right from this screen. So if we click on the link here, I'll show you what the view will look like. So once you click on the Complete My Registration link, you'll be brought to this screen. Here you can create your password right from here for Canvas. You'll see your login, again that's your email address that's listed in the email that you received, and then you'll also have a spot to create your password and also set your time zone. The default time zone is Madrid, so you'll want to be able to customize it for your own appropriate time zone. From here, after you again have the default login that's listed in gray, setting up your password and selecting your time zone, you can then click register. This again might be the easier option because it allows you to set your password right from this screen without requiring you to click Forgot Password and getting an additional email to help with your password setup.
Hello everyone. This video is a quick tour of the pre-work and kind of initial assignments that you will see on Canvas. This is the home page for a Generation program, and clicking on modules will take you to the view with the pre-work to be completed. So here, all of the asynchronous pre-work materials to complete before day one is in this first module. And so the contents of this module include a session that walks through or is a welcome to Generation USA. Then there is a session that covers the digital tools that are going to be used in the programs, so Zoom, Canvas, and Slack. Then there is a learner agreement, which we'll look at in more detail in a moment. And then there are 3 additional sessions that cover effective strategies for online learning and for working remotely. As you're completing these sessions, you can go to the respective objectives and agenda pages, and these will kind of outline what you should expect to encounter during the session, the time allotments, etc. Also, this is an entirely asynchronous module, so all of this work occurs on Canvas, but many of these sessions have follow-up sessions or ongoing sessions on day 1, which is a synchronous day with the instructional staff. So for example, you'll see a follow-up session about the digital tools, and this is a moment to practice Zoom and Slack features, for example, with instructional staff. One very specific detail to be aware of with the async pre-work materials is the importance of the learner agreement. So this is kind of a continuation of the learner handbook. So the learner handbook should be received via email, and when you start the learner agreement session, it will specify that you should have received the learner handbook in your email, and you should have read through it. In case you have not, take a moment to skim it now. Then the next page of this module will include a video, and you go to this video to get kind of a detailed walkthrough of the learner agreement specifically. Once you've watched that video, there will then be a moment to navigate to the learner agreement itself and read it through in more detail, download a copy for yourself. And then the final step in this module is this quiz. And this quiz constitutes essentially signing the learner agreement. So there are 2 questions in this quiz. And in order to continue in the program, you must answer I accept to both questions. If you do not answer I accept to both questions, then you cannot continue in the course, and the remaining modules will be locked. So you have to complete that quiz and answer I accept in order to continue with the Canvas materials. That is everything for the asynchronous pre-work. Day 1 is a synchronous day with the instructional staff again, and so that will include more details for the program.